All right, we did it. We did it, folks. 17 goddamn minutes later, I found my webcam. We turned this off. Let me just arrange my background a little bit. All right, this we can remove my fatty cam. Now which I think should be above. Layer. Rename. Oh my god, this is really like beginner friendly. Order. Move up. Move to the top. God, I just plugged in my webcam and it's not working. Why not? Why not? Tell me why not. Unplugging. Plugging. Come on, you have to get it. This is a simple webcam. Oh god. Webcam start streaming. Okay. Where the fuck, guys? Guys. I'm looting all I can. Look, Wecam. I think that's webcam. Maybe I should like delete it and like insert it again. Video capture device. Webcam. This time with a B. Okay. And we want to use Logi. Oh god. We're here. And we can see this green bag? No, you can't. Oh, when I do this, you can. Haha. No, the other way around. Haha. Oof, it's a mess. Better go in front of it. Maybe I'll move this sideways. Hey. Now you don't see it as much, probably. Cool. Hi, folks. Thank you for being here. We finally did it. 20 minutes late. Not too good. Too extraordinary. We're going to go over here. We're going to make me a little bit smaller. There we go. And now we're going to abuse of our cuteness to hack into the world in a nice way, right? We're good, folks. It is day 15 of our series. Cyber Doctor Learns Hiking. 3 weeks in. And yeah, pretty fun. And we have to. We're still learning Linux. Yesterday we did what? We broke down the machine. We broke down the machine a lot yesterday. I can't remember what we did. What did we do? We done the machine. What did we do yesterday? We went to like networking. Oh, we work with network. Now, what you all don't know about me and networks is that we don't know each other a lot. Network doesn't know me, and I don't know network for sure. So I get some water. So it's time to get to know each other better, to test our limits, develop our relationship, commit, love, expect, understand. each other. So I'm excited for this. I think it's fun. All right, we did plenty of things. We did yesterday. We explored. We had a chat with ChatGPT. Going to start our instance about different things around network, uh, IP addresses. This we know that NS3 is the physical connection to it. There's a lot of things that we learned yesterday. Wow, I can't even remember now. We learned about DNS priorities. We learned that DNS is there's two types of DNS. There's the authoritative DNS, and then there's the DNS distributor or something like this. Like things like Google, Cloudflare that will actually take your request and send it. We looked at some really cool things yesterday. Like for instance, using this. That was really cool to be able to trace the route, and then we asked ChatGPT to understand it. And so we got a understanding where it was going and everything, our private network, and then hitting the network of the service we want to have, and how Google makes it much faster. So some pretty cool stuff. Okay, so we started the instance. Felt really weird having the whole full screen, because usually we're used to having this division. Ooh, in case someone chats, I want to be on it. So it is Cast, I think. Caster Labs. It's a bit bleh to have to start all these things at whenever I stream, and like I can't really edit right now. The Twitch name on there, I think it's like day 13 or something. I have to get better at streaming, like technically. Maybe as a person too. Be a better streamer. Maybe you can start by lowering this goddamn camera. Taking this over there. Yup. So, okay, our tiny screen here. Can I make it this any more big? Why is this so ridiculously small? Here it's big, but here it's tiny. Like why? Okay, well we just made it bigger. Paraterminal. All right, here we go. Hope you're excited, folks. Another day to understand network security, Linux. Yep, so let's go. Network access controls. Do you want to do another trace route, or did we do enough yesterday? Kind of do another trace route. Let me think of a website. I want to do trace route. www.penguins.com. Ooh, that was fast. Ooh, no, that was really slow. 7 seconds. And now what is it struggling to do? Is it waiting on an answer? Oh, here it is. Penguins.com. This domain is for sale. Penguin, we should buy it. Man, it's really annoying. I don't know if you think, what do you think about it, but the fact that domains are all on sale, offers under are usually not considered. Like, how's this fair that, previous generations were able to buy all of these domains for like $10, and now because they were hungry for things, have to spend a lot of money for it. Like, it's kind of bullshit. Like, they took all the good domain sites and now we have the medium ones. or like we have to be really creative, and if we want to have it, we have to pay thousands. Kind of, it's like it's a little bit unfair, I think. Um, but well, we're not here to complain. Traceroutepenguins.com. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. And to be honest, we went over it yesterday. Just kind of fun to check penguins.com. The display. This display. Okay. All right, let's read about what Traceroute does, even though we did it yesterday. This will display the IP addresses of the devices that the packet passed through to reach the Google DNS server. The output of a traceroute command shows how it is used to trace the path of packets to the website. Inlanefreight.com, which has an IP address of 134.209.24.248. Each line of the output contains variable information. When setting up a networking connection, it is important to specify the destination host and IP address. In this example, the destination host is 134.209.24.248, and the maximum number of hops allowed is 30. This ensures that the connection is established efficiently and reliably. By providing this information, the system can route traffic to connect to the correct destination and limit the number of intermediate steps that the internet needs to make. So the maximum number of hops is 30. So like if it doesn't find the connection, my hair looks weird, no? It doesn't actually find the connection, it's gonna look for another way that's not 30, I guess. The second line shows the first hop to the traceroute, which is a local. Ooh, first line. Hops 30 max, 30 gigabytes packet. Okay. 30 bytes. Okay, reach gateway. Next, the second hop in the traceroute. However, there's no response from the device at that hop, indicated by the 3 asterisks. Oh, there we go. Ah, so it didn't. And it did it 30 hops. So at one point, it just stops answering. Blocking ICM traffic and network caused by issue by the packets to drop. In the fourth line, we can see the top hop in the traceroute consisting of 2 devices with IP addresses 10, 80, 68, and 164.75. Okay, cool. We're done. Nice. All right. Now we're gonna do. Now what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to netstat A. Oof, we have a lot. Stream connected. All right, we're gonna do. We can do head net stat A. Wait, you can't do that? Wait, you can, no? Wait, I just want to see the... Okay, we can do netstat A nash head. Okay, this works. Okay, so we have some things. A protocol through TCP, 2 different things. Okay. Nice. We can expect to receive detailed information about each connection when using this tool. This includes the protocol the protocol used, the number of bytes received and sent, IP addresses, port numbers of both local and remote devices, and the current connection's state. The output provides valuable insight to the network activity on the system, highlight 4 specific connections currently active and listening on specific ports. These connections include the VNC remote desktop software, the Sun remote procedure call service, the HTTP protocol for web traffic, and the SSH protocol for secure remote shell access. Nice. By knowing which ports are used by which devices, users can quickly identify and network issues and troubleshoot accordingly. The most common network issues we will encounter during our penetration tests are as follows. Network connectivity issues, DNS resolution issues, it's always about DNS. This is what Ghost told us the other time. Ghost is a frequent chatter here. He said it's always about DNS. So I don't get it. I want to ask this because it doesn't make sense. Like DNS is only for the internet. Like why is it so important? I don't get why people say it's always DNS when DNS is usually just for the web, right? It's only used to find IP addresses, right? And this one trips up to a lot of people. When people in tech say it's always DNS, it's kind of a running joke. It comes from the fact that many weird, hard to diagnose issues across networks, apps, or systems often end up being caused by DNS misconfiguration, caching issues, or failures. A few clarifications, not just for the web. DNS isn't only intended for website, it's a universal naming system for the internet and provides and many private networks. Any protocol that uses host names, HTTP, SMTP for email, void IP, APIs, VPNs, etc., relies on DNS to map files, to map names to IPs. Just find IPs is deceptively simple. Yes, the core job of DNS is to translate names into IP addresses because so much depends on it. Small problems can ripple everywhere. Caged stale entries can break connectivity, typos in DNS records can break email delivery, misconfigured DNS servers can make the services seem down when they're not, propagation delays can cause inconsistent behavior across regions, security features like DNSSEC, split horizon DNS, or load balancer using DNS add more complexity. Why the joke exists? When troubleshooting, teams often chase down complex theories, but eventually discover, oh, it was DNS all along. Hence the Mimi phrase. So it's not that DNS is always the culprit, it's that often the culprit and surprisingly sneaky. Is that surprisingly often the culprit and surprisingly sneaky when it is. Do you want me to talk about real world DNS failure examples like class software? So you get why the joke is stuck. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Oh wait, so like it's real life? This happened? Yeah, I'm curious, but it's okay. We have some things to move through first. All right, we can expect to receive detailed information about each connection when using this tool. The number of bytes received and sent. Yeah, I don't see it, but maybe this. It's probably that. Received and sent, IP address, port numbers of both local and remote addresses. So, okay, receive and sent, yeah. Local address. And the current connection state. So we are connected currently through SSH. Nice. The output provides insights into network activity on the system, highlighting 4 specific connections currently available and listening on specific ports. These connections include the VNC remote desktop software, HTTP protocol, okay, a bunch of stuff. It's always about DNS. Network connectivity issues, DNS resolution exclude, loss of data packet, network performance issues. The common causes for them are incorrectly configured firewalls. Okay, what are the things? The most common network issues we will encounter during our penetration tests are as follows. But like, why would we find issues as a penetration tester? Like we're actively looking to exploit them, or how's the journey go far? I hope you're not. Oh, Halo Tix, it's been such a while. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it has its up and downs, but I'm enjoying it overall. Right now we're doing networking. It is, I'd say, definitely a weakness point. So, but it's really fun to get to learn about it. At least it was yesterday. Now today may be different. I don't know. It's still early. Sorry, the most common failure are inconfigured firewalls, damaged network cables or connections, incorrect network settings, hardware failures, noise. Hey, maybe you can help me answer a question. It's this. The most common network issues we will encounter during our penetration tests are as follows. But like, we're not penetration testing to find issues, are we? I mean, we are in a way, but not like network connectivity issues. We want to find vulnerabilities and stuff we can attack. So why is it phrased like that? Does that make sense to you as a pen tester? Understanding these common network issues can causes is important for effectively identifying and exploiting vulnerabilities in network system during our testing. Hardening. Several mechanisms are highly effective in securing Linux systems in keeping our and other companies' data safe. Such mechanisms are SE Linux, AppArmor, and TCP wrappers. Yes, you can find misconfiguration in like a weak firewall setting. It allows you to attack other stuff. Yeah, it's basically a gateway, right? No one really wants to attack a network. It's just a gateway to get to where you want to be. Yeah. I find this phrasing, network connectivity issue, DNS issues. And you're also gonna have issues in the network where you're trying to hack, right? Like, if you come across issues, then that can either be good or be bad, because if it's poorly managed and there's a downtime, well, so is your hack in downtime, right? So is your pen test. You can attack the network itself, like clogging it by DDoS. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can. But if you actually want to steal data, yeah, you can do it on the network as well, right? If you want to extract data, you can man in the middle and stuff. Hey, Lotix and Ghost are here. Wow. Guys, I told Ghost already, but you guys are part of my background. There's the 4 founding penguins. There's the 4 founding penguins, and you guys are 2 of them. I haven't decided which one is who. But there's 2 other guys, and you 2 are the main chatters. The other one's Lily of the Valley. And the other one, I haven't yet found the 4th person. 4th follower. Maybe my mom. She was there on yesterday. Yep, Lotix, you're part of that. Sorry for that day. I fixed the issue. You mean the time you because Lotix Ghost is a streamer himself. He's a network engineer, and he was streaming the other day a little bit of games and a little bit of pen test. I didn't actually get to see the pen test. I just saw for the games part, and I was trying to chat with him, and his chat logged me out. It's like, okay. Yes, it happened. And I'm gonna introduce you both. Ghost Lotix is a student in cybersecurity. He's quite advanced, and we broke down several machines together. String. It was some string. Oh, okay. Modding from Twitch. Um. Oh wow, you guys are getting along. Thanks for the sub. Nice. Cool. All right. So wow, I have a big audience for like such simple stuff. All right. So we're going to talk about hardening. Several mechanisms are highly effective in securing Linux systems. Okay, AppArmor, things like this. Okay, so there's different things that we can do to secure further Linux. These tools are designed to safeguard Linux systems against various security threats from unauthorized access to malicious attacks. This is critical not only during penetration tests, where systems are intentionally stressed to cover vulnerabilities, but also real-world scenarios where an actual compromise could have serious consequences. Few situations are as severe as real-life breaches. By implementing these security measures and ensuring we set up correctly, dude, ugh. Like, this is such blah blah. Get to the point. Oh, I hate AppArmor. What do you hate about it? I actually have no idea what it is. Sounds like a pretty bad name. AppArmor. SE Linux is pretty good. Security Enhanced Linux. Security Enhanced Linux is mandatory access control system integrated into Linux kernel. It provides fines-grade control over access to system resources and applications by enforcing security policies. These policies define the permissions for each process in the file in the system, significantly limiting the damage that a compromised process or service can do. So how does it do it? It provides fine-grained control over access to system and resources and application by enforcing security policies. So that's good. I'll read the chat in one sec. It's good, but why don't we just do it everywhere? Why does it have to be SE Linux, Secure Enhanced? Because it's kind of annoying if you have to deal with accesses all the time in regular Linux, and you just do this for the priority devices, let's say, because it does require more management, right? It's just like group policies for Windows. I see. Okay, I had to set up AppArmor once in a VM. It was such a pain, really. It is very strict. It doesn't let us do stuff. Very bad for offensive. So it's a challenge. Okay, you mean okay, SE Linux. Yeah, I bet. SE Linux is like group policies for Windows. Yeah, I guess. I have an idea, because I have Windows. I had to do group policies once for something, and have Windows Professional. Okay. And SE Linux, the reason why we don't do it all the time is because that would be very restrictive, right? I kind of want to ask ChatGPT about this. Guys, I'm pretty curious to understand. If SE Linux is more secured, why don't we use it all the time? It's gone in a lot of circles, okay? Is indeed the most powerful and most secure system out there, enforces mandatory access control. So why don't we use it? Writing and maintaining is not trivial. It's a whole domain of expertise. And making configured policy can break applications subtle way. Things won't run or won't access. Okay. For system admins, the overhead of diagnosing is SE Linux blocking this can be painful. Yeah, a bit frustrating too, you know? Usability versus security trade-off. Many distros like Ubuntu and Debian default to AppArmor. Hey, there we go. Because AppArmor is easier to configure, we're going to need to choose good enough security that we can actually manage over max security that breaks the stuff. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No, you want to balance it out. Yeah, it's just complex. Yeah, I get what you see, Ghost. Just complex to manage. These policies define the permissions for each level in the system, significantly limiting the damage that a compromised process or service can do. Exactly. So when you pen test it, like, it's harder to get out of it and move laterally and get control of it. SE Linux operates at a low level, and though it offers strong security, it can be complex to configure and manage due to its granular controls. Hey Ghost, you're a network engineer. Do you see this a lot? SE Linux in the companies that you work with? AppArmor. All right, like SE Linux, AppArmor is a Mac system that controls access to system resources and applications, but it operates in a simpler, more user-friendly manner. AppArmor is implemented as a Linux security module, LSM, and uses application profiles to define what resources an application can access. Okay. While it may not provide the same level of fine-grained control as SE Linux, AppArmor is often easier to configure and is easily generated. So it's more like in between, right? Not in work. I work on it for a personal project. So you don't really see SE Linux, but you work on it for your personal project. Is that what you're meaning? TCP wrappers. Oof. Okay. TCP wrappers are a host-based network access control, NAC, tool that restrict access to network services based on the IP address of incoming connections. Okay, so it's like, oh, you go here, you go here, you go here. Not too hard so far, right? When a network request is made, TCP wrappers intercept it, checking the request against a list of allowed or denied IP addresses. This is a simple yet effective way to control the access to services, especially for blocking unauthorized systems from accessing network resources. What does not offer you the fine-grained control of a Linux SE or AppArmor, TCP wrappers are an excellent tool for basic network level protection. I have to read this one more time. Everyone uses the stupid Windows in my job. AppArmor is being default, so nobody bothers to change to SE Linux. Finally, some Windows hate. Let's go. Nice. Always. Everyone is the stupid AppArmor is being the default now, so nobody bothers to change it to SE Linux. But AppArmor is also valid for Windows, or so now nobody's changed it to SE Linux. TCP wrap. I want to understand this one more time. When a network request is made, TCP wrappers intercept it, checking the request against a list of allowed or denied IP addresses. Okay, so it's like a host-based firewall, no? Yeah, it's a host-based firewall basically. It's a simple yet effective way to control services, unauthorized access. I mean, it's good, but it's so light. Like, oh, you can't go to that IP address. Well, depends, no? Because if it's like, if there's only one IP address to exit the network, and if you ban that one, that means that you've effectively prevented it from communicating to the outside. I guess it's good. No, it's just for Linux. Whitelisting, blacklisting stuff. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so TCP wrappers, I'm gonna ask this to ChatGPT because for me, ChatGPT to TCP wrappers, it's kind of like a host-based firewall, no? It's very simple. Yep, you're on the right track. Are kind of like a host, but much more limited and old school. Yeah. So wrappers is a library access tool for network created in the 1990s. Okay. So you have these two. We worked on these yesterday. These files let you permit or deny access based on IP address, host names, or network. Okay, it makes sense, no? Like you can't go on this IP address, you can't go on this one, you can go to the host or no. Firewalls operate at kernel level so they can filter all network traffic. TCP wrapper is simple to allow the firewall can match host protocol connection. Okay, so firewall is even better. So TCP wrappers is like, dude, what are you doing to secure your company? I put TCP wrappers. You're like, this guy's a joke, right? If someone says, what do you have to protect your company? You have to say TCP wrappers for Linux. You're kind of like, okay, dude, like, did you spend more than 15 minutes on your IT security? All right. Although both SE Linux and AppArmor are Mac systems that provide fine-grained control, they work in different ways. SE Linux is deeply integrated into the kernel and offers more detailed security controls, but it can be more complex to configure and maintain. In contrast, AppArmor operates as a kernel module and uses profile-based security, making it easier to manage. Yeah, I understand that, though it may not offer the same level of granularity as SE Linux. Hey Ghost, I know your company mostly relies on Windows, but when you is it easy to manage a bunch of Linux systems? The reason why I'm asking this is because Windows is pretty easy. Like, you'll have different versions of Windows. You'll have Windows 10, Windows 11, and different, maybe some outdated as well Windows. But when it comes to Linux, you have so many distros, so many different types of machines. It must be super painful to have to manage all these machines, no? I find myself to be Windows illiterate. It's just overcomplicated for me than Linux. Yeah, it's funny that you think that way. 'Cause when you look at this, you don't feel like it's very user friendly, right? But I guess when you get the language, it just makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Tix. So I think you're like 20 right now. Like, when did you first get into Linux? How long ago was it? As we navigate the world of Linux, we inevitably encounter a wide range of technologies. I'll read your message in a sec, Ghost. As we navigate the world of Linux, we inevitably encounter a wide range of technologies, applications, and services that we need to become familiar with. This is a crucial skill, particularly if we work in cybersecurity and strive to improve our expertise continuously. For this reason, we highly recommend dedicating time to learning about configuration. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Dad. It's important to use speaking from showing fun to protect. However, we can protect and implement several tasks. Discord channel. Okay. Stop blah blahing. Jeez. Alright. We asked Ghost about the different distros and how complicated it was to manage Linux, and he said, "Now both are easy to manage because the base code is the same for all, so the command works in the same." Yeah. Really? I don't know. Sometimes you have different things. Like, for instance, remember when we went into the network? Went to the network and we looked at this. Like, we saw ENS. Where was it? It was yesterday. Like, see here, like the old school version of ifconfig. The old school version, for instance, ENS is called eth0, right? So yes, if you were to do a command, you might impact. If you do ENS3, it's correct, but you're only going to affect the newer machines. You might not be able to affect the smaller machines, right? I'm just challenging you with an example. Or yeah, IPA, thanks. You know, this is an example of like the complexity you're going to have based on different generations of Linux machines, right? Maybe you guys don't see this that well on the right side. Maybe this is easier. Luckily, I'm an excellent reader that never stumbles or anything like that. All right. Ooh, install SE Linux on your VM. All right, guys. This is where we get to challenge ourselves. Ooh, low tick. Okay, when you were 17, I only started working seriously this year with school, but I was using it way before because I had a 32-bit laptop and Linux was running fine back then. Oh, nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, here we go. You guys know how to do all this, right? I mean, I'm sure Ghost knows all this. Tix, I'm not sure. Install SE Linux on your VM. All right. All right, we're gonna clear this. Clear. and we're gonna do sudo apt install se linux. Oh wow, it works. No way. Oh, okay, okay. I was just trying out something. Yeah, I know, and I hate it. Were you talking about the thing that we talked about before? ENS0 and ENS3 and IP0, or are you talking about these things? Sorry, Ghost, I asked you two questions at once, or kind of. I don't want to use it anyways. The thing is that I'm having conversation with you guys at twice, and I'm doing this at the same time, and I tend to forget what I just asked. Oh man. You hate this Linux setup and stuff. Okay, okay, I see. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we have to know this in order to have some fun afterwards and hack the fuck out of things. So, I guess we're all gonna be learning in this. I'm not gonna have the patience to look at it myself. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, how do I install SE Linux on my was it Parrot OS instance? Great question. Is Debian not SE Linux? You can install SE Linux on it, but it takes a bit of setup. Oof. Okay, let's try it. If it really gets too hard, we'll move on. Sudo apt update. Yes. And now we want to do sudo apt install cell Linux basics. All right, let's do this. Sudo apt install se Linux basics. Basics Linux policy default. My god, I have no idea what I'm typing. Audit D. Made a typo. Once you get into the CTF and hack the box, you will get into the machine. I forget that you will use AppArmor to protect the files and enforce permissions. You'll have to get around to complete the labs. Yeah, I bet. I can't wait for these ghosts. It's gonna be so fun to like actually get into hacking and all. I think though that I have to get to an understanding of what it's like first. All right. So I made a typo here. Typos, man. Sudo apt install. All right, update doesn't make sense here. Install Linux policy default. Oof, forgot one thing. Linux basics. Yes, always continue. Never doubt yourself. What category are you enjoying the most? Oh yeah, thanks, Ghost. What category are you enjoying the most? I guess you're talking about the different boxes, no? Progress 68%. All right, nice, it's moving. All right, so now we need to enable it. Sudo Linux. I wonder how a student is supposed to do this by themselves, like without like this was probably written when ChatGPT wasn't available. Okay, so Linux activate. Update your grub config to boot with SE Linux enabled. Okay, nice. Reboot, get enforce. Disabled. Get enforced. No? Oh, I don't know why I put a D. Disabled, okay. You forgot, yeah, I think you're learning the most. You prefer manual books over AI, to be honest? It's like, I think it's more of an old way of doing it. I mean, an old doesn't mean worse or better. I think you might be a bit more patient than I am and more techy and like to get in details. I tend to struggle with that. I think if it wasn't for ChatGPT, I would have a much harder time learning how to hack. But I think both have their ups and downs, right? Like I'm kind of skipping a lot by just copy pasting what ChatGPT is telling me to do, turning myself into a script kiddie, um, which I think I'm fine with. All these script kiddies are kind of a hacker, and it's okay to be one of them. Just need to taste how cool it is more. Thanks, man. Need to taste how cool it is. It's like you're trying to get me into a new drug or something. Sudo set enforce one. I should set it to okay, so get enforced. Okay, let's try to ask for help on this. Get and oh, we've got to put a space there. Get enforce help disabled. How do I edit this? Where is get enforce? I see disabled. How do I change that? Okay, it wasn't set at booting. Once it's disabled, you can just flip it on with set enforce, which we try to do, no? Oh, do we skip that step completely? Maybe I didn't do, whoops. Sudo update grub. I don't think I did that. Sudo update nash grub. Oh no, now get enforced. Disabled still. I'm not gonna change anything. You have to reboot after installing. So like literally turn on and off my machine. Like go here, and I'm just kind of assuming based on power. Whoopsies. Should I? Guys, should I like actually reboot it? Don't. There's something in me that wants to do it, Ghost. You know I have a tendency to want to break stuff. It will reset everything installed. Should we try for science or? Kind of want to try for science. If not, we can just restart these scripts. We can try restart. All right, hope you're ready. Oh, come on. It will become reconnected, no? Come on. Come on. Just give it a minute to spit it up. To whom it may concern, I write my capacity as a counsel and from an emphasis for person possessing a constellation of advanced academic qualifications and a professional temperament intelligence of negligence regarding an incident of profound seriousness. Oh man, the magnitude and consistency are unacceptable. Shorter and angrier. Too damn professional, male. This is completely unacceptable. Following instruction, my parents. Guys, I don't know why I enjoy this so much. Oh my god. So angry, I love it. Alright, Ghost? I don't know. I don't know if it's coming back. I don't know if it's coming back. Something went wrong, connection is lost. I think okay. What do you say? Should we fuck it or I'm definitely gonna need to restart this. Should we fuck it or and move on to the next thing, which is remote desktop protocols in Linux? Or should we, okay, we should start another one. Fine, Ghost decides. Reset. Something went wrong. Oh wow. Even more angry Linux. Start another one. It's not required anyways. But isn't it useful to learn? What do you think, Ghost? Shouldn't we kind of learn, or we can do it later? If bro turns into black hat, we're doomed. It starts destroying the machine. Nice. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna turn into a black hat with my lab coat and just be like, all right. Like the guy doesn't get the idea of capture the flag and just destroys his own computer instead. All right. So what did Go say? You won't be using it unless blue team. Yeah. Yeah, kind of configuring stuff. I mean, you also need to learn as a red team to deconfigure stuff, right? So mark complete next. Nice. 10 streak points. All right, good job. Good job at beta. Nice. All right, remote desktop protocols. That was a really good one, low ticks. All right, fresh Linux instance. RDP, virtual network computing. I kind of want to understand the difference. RDP is primarily used in Windows environment. RDP allows administrators to connect remotely and interact with the desktop machine as they were sitting right in front of it. Okay. Virtual network computing, VPC. Ooh, I know VPCs. A popular protocol in Linux environments, although it is also cross-platform, VPC provides graphical access to remote desktops, allowing administrators to perform tasks on Linux systems in a very similar way to RDP on Windows. To perform tasks on Linux systems in a similar way to RDP on Windows. Okay, nice. Isn't our VPC also virtual private network? No, VNC. What am I saying, guys? VNC, nothing to do with VPC. Virtual network computing. Okay, got it. Think of remote desktop like having different sets of keys for different types of buildings. RDP is like having keys made for Windows. Okay, I get it. You don't have to go that much into it. X server. The X server is a user-side part of the X Windows system network protocol. X Windows, ooh. The X11 is a fixed system that consists of collection of protocols and applications that allow us to call application windows on display in a graphical user interface. X11 is predominant on Unix systems, but X servers are also available for other operating systems. Nowadays, the X server is part of almost every desktop installation of Ubuntu, and its derivative does not need to be installed separately. Ooh, okay. So we have it in there. Nice. When a desktop is started on a Linux computer, the communication of the graphical user interface with the operating system happens via X server. Ooh, so we're already using it right now. The computer's internal network is used even if the computer should not be in a network. Huh? Ah, okay. So if it's just an isolated computer, even if the computer should not be in a network. Okay. The practical thing about the X protocol is network transparency. This protocol mainly uses TCP/IP as a transport base, but can also be used on pure Unix sockets. The ports that are utilized for X servers are typically located in the range. Okay. We know, right? Allowing communication between the client and server, and when starting a new desktop session via X server, the TCP port 6000 will be open for the first X display 0. This range of port enables the server to perform its tasks, such as hosting applications as well as providing the services to clients. Oh god, they are often used to provide remote. Okay, boring. However, X11's significant disadvantage is the encryption data transmission. Oh lord. However, this may be overcome by tunneling the SSH protocol. Got it. What was this about? Remote desktop protocols. And okay, so we're probably going to use this then. Jeez, this got boring a bit fast, no? I guess we'll just do it and see if we actually need it later. Cat etc. All right, let's go into it first. So, cd etc/ssh. Wow, there's a folder called ssh. ls. Ooh, there's a lot of it in there. Does every protocol have their file in cd/etc? Why is ssh so special? Well, maybe, huh? Is there... What other protocols is there? Docker. No, I don't think every protocol is in here, no? Init? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we go now into cd again, etc/ssh/sshd config. Ooh. All right, we want a cat. And we SSH. And now we want a ls. Ooh, there's a lot of things. ls sshd. So config. Oh, what the hell have I done? SSH? I should be able to, not ls, but cat. Oh my god. All right, so much cool stuff in there. What are you doing? Great question, Karan. So much cool stuff. We are learning how to hack on a remote desktop protocol in Linux because we want to become very good penetration testers, and we are in day 15, I believe. So, yeah, we're learning how to do this in Linux. What are we doing? Remote desktop protocols. Okay. And so I'm doing this right now. Now, The what is that. The why is still uncertain, but we will get there. So SSH config, which we just did, and now we want to filter it out using grep. X11 forwarding. Oh, sorry, didn't type grep. Grep. Yes, X440, no. Oof. This thing is like woman, man. It's confused. It says yes and no. Or guys do this too. But stereotypically it's attributed to women. Like, why is it yes and no? Just decide, man. Oh, maybe it's different points. One is yes, the other one is no. How can I get more context on this? Like, when does it say yes, when does it say no? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT for this. We need to understand this. Great. Nice. I'm happy you like it, Karan. Are you into penetration? Oh, before Karan, we were writing an angry email, as we should, to hack the box. Are you into hacking or penetration testing kind of stuff? What's your background, man? I feel like we're at a professional meeting. What's your background? This is confusing. I want to have a bit more context as to what is yes and what is no. What command can I type to get more info? These two. Well, I am a Flutter developer, and I want to learn hacking. What's a Flutter developer? Flutter? Did you typo this? I've never heard of it. Builds app on any screen. So cool. So you're like a kind of a web designer or an app designer. Oh, this is sick, man. Is that like a code or? App developer. Okay, nice. Really cool. I've never heard of this. And you want to get into hacking. Nice. Nice, nice. All right. grep I. Okay, so I is going to give us a bit more detail. Let's do it. Sudo ssh config. sshd /t space grep I x forwarding. Oh man, is ChatGPT trolling me? No, it's not this. Sudo ssh. Yes. Okay, dude. Should print the effective config servers we'll use. This is not helpful. Jeez. I will follow you and try to learn from you. Thanks, man. I don't know if you can learn from me. I think you'll learn with me. Okay, this is I think I kind of lost you guys ticks and ghosts. This is a bit boring, no? Skip. Kinda. Yeah, I get it. Looks extremely boring. I'm sudo up install. Shall we try to do a first box maybe? I have like 40 minutes. We can maybe increase it a bit more. How about this? Like, we're almost at the end of Linux. We're not going to do firewall setup or Linux security right now. Should we try to do a box? Yeah, okay. Nice. I have you guys to help me. All right. I've never done this. Hack the box jobs. I'm good. CTF, should I click on this? Well, it's much more different from what it shows in movies. Hot, yeah. All right, yes, why not? Sure, let's do it. So hack the box here. That's a job for baby poggers. Nice. I think these look hard. Let's do a very basic one, no? I'm not sure if Lotex, you weren't using this one, no? You were using hack the box or another one as well. Box labs. Ready level ups your skills, jump into hands-on labs that let you hack and defend against real-world vulnerabilities and incidents. Let's go. Start hacking, always. The key is a strong foundation. Introduce the basic of penetration testing. Perfect, let's do it. Meow is your first target. Very easy. Nice, I'm excited, guys. Time for a job. If you can sort by easiest if ig lg. Okay, I'm not playing hack the box. I play on rootme. Okay, I'll check it out later. I'll save it into my tabs now. My favorite, making sure you're not a bot. Yep, not a bot. Bookmarks. Get help. Oof. Bookmark current tab. Yep. Save. It's in there now. I'm not playing Hack the Box. I can play on rootme.org. I've never paid for Hack the Box, though I am planning to. They have cool stuff. And if you're a student, you get big discounts. It's like only like $8 a month or something. It's because I'm Pinto. Okay. Meow is the first target. Follow with the solution for these exercises with your official videos and write-ups. You need to connect to Hack the Box. We suggest using the pawn box option. No setup is required. Just dive in. Okay. Click to connect using PauseBot to continue. Ooh, US Eastern? Is there... Wow, it's only 47. I'm in Spain, guys, and it's showing me that the fastest one is US. Wow, US is really good. Canada, Germany is higher than the US. India's pretty far. I guess that makes sense, but Australia's faster. What the hell? United States West, United Kingdom. Let's go United Kingdom. It's taking way too long to choose. EU, VPN server. All right, point 2. Once your pawn box loads, you're okay. Start pawn box. Instance lifetime. Okay. Ooh, exciting. Because I'm Pinto. Bro makes so many typos, Lord. I'm on the phone. Nice. Well, okay, bye. Well, why are you leaving, Karan? So the pawn box, open desktop. Is this the same? Is this like the thing we have to hack itself? Hours left. We have 2 hours. Okay, I think we should be good. To attack the target machine, you must be on the same network. Okay. Okay. So I have to close this down. Open desktop. All right, close this. Move over here. Yeah, I do make a lot of typos, man. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. I have like a pretty good keyboard. I don't know. It's like, it's pretty good, but I don't know why I'm awful at typing. I have zero patience for this kind of stuff. All right, so we have a pawn box. We have a victim system that's loading. What does VM stand for? Ooh. Okay, we have to finish. Really? We have to finish creating the instance? Okay, so VM, we know it stands for virtual machine, right? We are good. What tools do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line? Ooh, okay, nice. Perfect. It is a virtual machine. Nice. Task flag complete. Task flag owned. What tools do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line, such as the one to start our VPN connection, also known as console or shell? This is the command line. I have no idea on this one. No. What tool do we use to interact with the operating system in order to issue commands via the command line, such as the one to start our VPN connection? Sudo? Terminal. Yay! Thanks, Lotix. I guess. Yeah, you're good. What service do you use to form our VPN connection onto Hack the Box Labs? So it ends with an N. What service do we use to form our VPN connection into Hack the Box Labs? I don't know, yeah. Do you know Lotix? What service do we use to form our VPN connection? OpenVPN. Dude, you're so good at this. Thanks. I have to get my own stuff. Get my own answers. What tool do we use to test our connection to the target with the CM and we okay. Do you want to guess this one before ChatGPT does? What tool do we use to test our connection with target and PM request? Oh, dude, something longer for better answer. Ping, of course. Wow, you got it. Ping. What is the name of the most common tool for finding open ports on a target? Ooh, Nmap. Yes. Yes. We did something right. What service do I identify on port 23? Isn't it SSH? Wait, what's the hint? Oh. Netstat? No. Port 23. HTTPS? No. No, Telnet. This is like old school, no? Telnet is old school stuff. Okay. What username is able to log into the Telnet with a blank password? Is able to log into the target over Telnet with a blank password. Root. Telnet. What username is able to log into the target with a Telnet with a blank password? Are you able to see better? But you didn't pick the server itself. Try it. Oh, didn't give you an IP. Oh, I see. Oh. Telnet. Oh, you can pin Telnet like this just by typing Telnet. What username is able to log into a target over Telnet with a blank password? First, find the ping on the IP in the top page. Okay. Control C. We're going to ping. First, ping the IP on the top of the page. Okay. 10, 14, 10, 14, 74 bytes of data. It's gonna do like this 10 times or something. Maybe this is enough. Nice, it works. So it's like to check the, are you checking the loopback thingy? Now do man telnet to figure out how it works. Oh, manual. Yeah, good one. User interface to the telnet protocol. The telnet command is used to communicate with other hosts using the telnet protocol. If telnet is involved without the host's argument, it enters command mode, indicated by its prompt. In this mode, it accepts and executes the commands listed below. If it is invoked with arguments, it performs an open command with those arguments. If telnet is involved in the protocol host, it enters a command mode indicated by its prompt telnet. Yeah, we did this. In this mode, accepts and execute the command listed below. Nice. So we can use IPv4, IPv6 to connect to host. Okay. So we're going to connect to the root. Submit root flag. What's a flag? Oh, we'll see. What username is able to get logged into the internet without a blank password? I think that would be us, no? So let's do IPv4. All right, so we're going to connect 4 and then we connect to the host. All right, so press H for help or Q to quit. Q. Cool. Now we do telnet. And now we do, let's just try typing the IP address. 129.198.74. Invalid command. So let's do Control C. Maybe it's on the top that you have to do telnet. Telnet 10.129.198.74. Ooh, connected. Nice. So what is the user that is able to do this? So we're not connected to the, oh, it's meow. Is that what we do? I don't think so. Meow login. So we're doing telnet and now we're triggered with a password. What username is able to log into the target overnight with a blank password? Meow login, meow password, blank. Login incorrect. Yeah, I bet. All right. Time. Look up telnet default credentials. Telnet default credentials. All right. Close this. We already have it open. I like that. Man. Telnet. Attempt automatic no login. Ooh, maybe you can try this as well. No login. Encrypt argument default enable. Close any open telnet. Okay, no. Quit reprint R login stop susp. Word erase state check import. Oof. That's a big manual. Open for BDS. Wow. Oof. All right. So we have to find something about credentials. What? Because of export controls, the Telnet encrypt option is not supported outside the United States and Canada. Wow. You won't find in the man. Look up Telnet default credentials. You won't find in the manual. Can I try no login? With a K? Maybe this will work. Connected. No, it doesn't work. Oh, man. Escape character is this. Alright. A connection closed by foreign host. You won't find it, man. Try. Why not? Yeah. If it doesn't seem to work. So we have to look at the default credentials. Just ask Google. Hey. Yeah, true. I am a student on Hack the Box, hacking a box named Mao. I need to find the password of Telnet user of Telnet. The box is very easy. How do I do this in the most basic way? All right. Let me try to ask Google, like you say, as well, just to see. Finding Telnet password. Extract password. Ooh, 3.8 million using Wireshark. Don't use Telnet. Yeah, no.
Network troubleshooting using Wireshark.
Don't use Telnet. I'm going to show you why, but don't use Telnet. You hear it in the textbooks. You hear it when you're learning your CCNA, even probably your A+. You hear about Telnet. You may even have Telnet running on some of the machines in your shop or in your own home network. Don't run Telnet. Here's why. Telnet is plain text, meaning the data transmitted between the client and the server is not encrypted. So anyone who is listening between the client and the server can do a capture, whether they do a man in the middle or they have access to the network infrastructure or just the server itself that's running Telnet, and they can do a capture. And it's easy as this. You right click on the stream. That is Telnet. You can see it because it's marked as Telnet in Wireshark. Follow TCP stream. And guess what? There's the login and there's the password. Not only that, here,
What?
that is Telnet. You can see it because it's marked as Telnet in Wireshark. Follow TCP stream. And guess what? There's the login and there's the password. This, you right click on the stream.
Wait, how do I get that to that though?
That is Telnet. You can see it because it's marked as Telnet in Wireshark.
Maybe I can I think I have to ask more info. Like Telnet, this, and like put a info. Has no password. Oh. Alright, just ask Google. Telnet is non-encrypted, so if you can sniff the network and someone enters the password, you can see it. But the boss asks you if you can log in Telnet server that has a password. Has no password. Ask you if for the login of a but the box asks you for the login of a telnet server that has no password. But I need a user probably, no? Let's look at the box again. User is unable to log into the... It's not meow. Oh, I spelled it wrong. M-E-ow. Incorrect task flag. I'm not going to hint. Not yet. Username is able to log into the target over Telnet with a blank password. Man. Submit root flag. Username is able to log into the Telnet with a blank password. It's not meow. Meow login. What's a login? Meow is the instance? Login? It is popular to know the administrative. It is popularly known as the administrative account for any Linux-based system. It's root. Damn it. Did you know this? Did you know that's what it was? Root. Oh wow. Yup. You knew it. You didn't tell me. Oh man. I mean, it makes sense. I do appreciate you not telling me. Submit root flag. Alright, where's the flag here? Flag. Yeah, you're inside a system now. Yeah, it's a shell root. Yeah, I get that. So where's the flag at? It's gonna be my first capture the flag, so I have to find how we can 75 updates can be applied. Navigate to the system, look for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. ls flag.txt, dude. Thank you. Wow, I should be able to do this by myself, I think. ls flag.txt. All right, so we're gonna do cat flag.txt. Cheers. Yay, our first box. Lotix, you were here with me to witness this beautiful moment. Meow has been pawned. Yes. That's what we love. Let's go. Ooh. Can I share this on my social? Can be a proud dad on LinkedIn? Nope. Don't think so. Share on Twitter, copy URL, share on Facebook. Wow. Wow. So cool. All right. Should we do another one? I think we're going to do one last one and then we're going to go. Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I like this enthusiasm. All right. We need to spawn another machine. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to have a pawn box. I can exit here. How do I exit? Exit. Maybe there's a command that says exit. Okay. Close terminal. Restart it. All right. What is a 3-letter acronym? FTP file transfer protocol. You're supposed to struggle each time you learn a new concept. Yay. Heck, them used to funny when you punt. Yeah, it's true, huh? Like when the little music and the confetti. File transfer protocol. Boom. Which port does the FTP service listen on usually? 53 or something? FTP port. Es 22 or 21? Oh, there's two. Like one of them is secured and the other one isn't, right? Nice. FTP sends data to in the clear without any encryption. What acronym is used for later protocol designed to provide similar functionality to FTP but more securely? Secured FTP, no? No. Well, okay. An extension of the SSH protocol. Yep, okay. What is a command we can use to send ICMP echo request? A ping. Yay, we're learning from the best. From your scans, what version is FTP running on the target? Oh, okay, I like this. All right. So we're gonna go into the machine. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna do nmap the machine. 10.129.62.121. Oh wow, did it. TCP is open FTP. All right. Host is up. What version is FTP running on the target? You need another flag to add. Nmap. Thank you. So like you're saying I deserve more reward? If so, I agree. Nmap. Okay, so 10. Okay. How can I? Can I connect to? We not going to tell you the flag. Oh, Ghost is still here. We not going to tell you the flag. You already know the flag? Wait, what is a flag? What is the flag? Like a flag is the answer, right? Is this a flag or is this the flag? Think of a flag as the important data you need to extract by attacking the machine. Argument for nmap. Oof. You guys are answering different things, I think. Argument for nmap. I thought yes, generally. I did. Argument for nmap. Guys. You're good at this. I'm struggling behind a bit. All right. All good. We need to nmap. All right. We need to nback. From your scan, what FTP version is running on the target? Okay, we need to find the FTP version. Can I just FTP this? Ooh. What the hell? Oh, VFTPD 3.0.3. Oh, VS. God, I didn't think that would work. It's amazing when you don't think it's gonna work and it works. Woof. Nice work. Thank you, Ghost. No way, I think my ass off. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I didn't think it would work. All right. From your scans, what OS type is running on the target? I should probably have done nmap. You're right. Wait, we did nmap. Okay, now he's cooked. Yeah, he's got to use the flags. You guys are like my two abusive fathers, like taking advantage of me. Like, haha. Let's see how he's gonna struggle with this. All right, we're connected through this. So we're in. What's the name? Name is Penguins. Login failed. All right. I'm surprised the penguins don't work. All right. FTP. I'm into FTP. FTP man. No, man FTP. Struggle now, easy afterwards. Thanks for the inspiration, Ghost. Easy afterwards. Okay. So, please specify the user password. All right, we FTP'd. Firmware scans, what OS? I think it's the fact that it says scans and you guys are talking about Nmap all the time. There's something about Nmapping it. We don't have to log into it. Oopsies. Log into it yet. Press Control W. Meant to press Control C. It's not even close on my keyboard. All right, Control C. Let me go. All right, fuck it. All right. What OS type is running? Okay. All right, so we're gonna nmap. Oh, maybe we can nmap m. Man nmap. And my tab scan option. Okay, description. Ooh, that's pretty full of description. Options, ports. We can also do ending, fast mode. Wow, it's such a full command. What can I see here? Data length, output. Okay, I'm gonna man. Q. All right, man nmap. Gerp. Gerp. We want to find about version we did. From scan, what OS type is running on the target? From your scan, what OS type is running on the target? Gerp OS. What operating system are running? Man, maybe it was right there all this time. Nmap. We type in the 10.129.62.121. And now we know the FTP and we wanted to see the version. I know you guys are typing. I don't want to look at it just yet. From your scans, what OS type is running on one target? Okay, nmap all. Struggle now, easy afterward. That's why I hacked the box's router. Try to hack me, would have spoon fed it till now. I see it, LMAO. Really? You saw it? Okay, I can tell you for now version at least you need to do nmap. Is the man literally in front of you? It says OS detection. Really? So I have to type OS detection? Oh, enable OS detection. But like OS detection doesn't make much sense to me. Let's see, nmap. OS detection was, you said big O, no? Oh. Guys, starting a map. Is it taking this long? Ooh, there we go. Nmap report scan. V170. All right, what is it expecting? What input is it expecting here? It ends with an X. The hell? What the hell? Most ports are closed. No exact OS for this host. If you know what OS is running it. If you know what OS is running it, see nmap submit. And these are a bunch of bits, no? Maybe it's encrypted. Maybe there's something else with O. I'm gonna try your version if I can't find it, Ghost. But for now, I wanna OS can guess fuzzy. Guess OS detection results. Okay, let's do OSS can guessed. The heck? It's pretty hard, no? Enable OS detection? Yes. Huh? The hell? Oh man, I pressed Control W again. The fuck? Oh, we're gonna do it, guys. We're gonna do it. If I must get fired because I didn't make it to work on time, it's gonna be okay. Paste. Alright. Nmap. OSS. It was double dash, right? OSS scan guess. And now we type the IP address again. Just 10.129.62.121. Alright, so what you guys to say? Hug the boxes rules this, okay. Lotix is having a good time. I didn't tell you for OS detection. I told you the previous question for FTP version detection. Ah, okay. Okay. 3.4 second, nmap done, IP address 1 hub lookup scan. Still don't know what it is. Alright, let's go back to my man. The answer is in front of me, you say. Maybe I should read it. OS detection. Fine. Maybe I should have read it from the start. Okay. One of Nmap's best known feature is remote OS detection using TCP IP. More than 1,200 known OS fingerprints. Prints out the OS details if there is the OS and a classification which provides a vendor name, e.g. Sun, underlying OS, Solaris, OS generation, 10, and a device type if Nmap is unable to guess the OS type of a machine and condition are good if Nmap, what? Which provides the vendor name, Sun, underlying OS, Solaris, OS generation, and type device if Nmap is unable to guess the OS of a machine and conditions are good, sure, the OS is running on the machine. By doing this, you contribute to the OS detection, enable some other tests which make the user information another bit of extra information enabled by OS detection. Okay, cool, I didn't really get it. OS enable detection, OS can, max OS tries. When Nmap performs OS detection against a target and fails to find it tries more than 5 times, if conditions are favorable for OS fingerprint, miss out or retries, could potentially identify the OS and map database. Wow. What? Actually, the answer is a star's password field. Yeah, kind of. I thought about it. Unix, I guess. Is that it? Oh man. Stinks play. Okay, guys. Yeah. It's Unix. Where did it say it? Where was it? Unix. Was it here? I don't think so. I don't think it was here. All right, what is the command we need to run in order to display the FTP client help menu? Question mark. What is the command we need to run in order to... Is it FTP dash question mark? Nice. It was undetected. Assume it's Unix. Yeah. Okay. These are just hack the block things. Yeah, I get what you mean, Ghost. Since the beginning, we've been showing with this. So FTP. What is the command we need to run in order to display the FTP client help menu? FTP. Okay. What is the username that is used over FTP when you want to log in without having a password account? Guest or something? Oh, that 8 task is interesting. What username is used over FTP when you want to log in without having an account? Guest? Wasn't it guest or something? Sudo password? I don't know. Alright, what username is used when you have to... Okay. I'm guessing if they just asked this before, it's that the answer is in there. And it ends in an S. What? The biggest hacker group in the world. Ooh. They change all the time. Right now? I don't know. Biggest hacker in the group? No name something. They've been doing a lot of things lately. No name 61. Who knows? Maybe no one knows. That's true. What is your username over FTP you want to log in without having a... Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it. Ah. Good. Wait, okay, let me understand why. This is standard convention FTP servers that allow public access without creating real account. Usually username. Was this anywhere in there? Anonymous? That's not really the biggest, are they? Nice. What is the response code from the FTP server login successful? All right, so login FTP into 10 129 62.121 name. That's right. Anonymous. Please specify the password. Didn't we say we were logging without the password? Login successful. Hacking is easy, guys. It's really easy. I don't even know why they hire pen testers when you can just do this to ChatGPT. It's so easy. So easy. Caramba. Using a binary mode to transfer data. Okay, FTP. Login successful. 230. Boom. Hacking's easy, guys. I'm telling you. Easy. Almost feels like a backdoor. Yeah. These are a couple of commands we use on the list file and directories available. There are a couple of commands we can use to list the files and directories available on the FTP server. One is dir. What is the other? That's a common way to list file on a Linux system. ls. What is the command used to download the file we found of the FTP server. Okay, ls. Ooh, we found one. Entering extended passive mode. 150, here comes the directory listing. To download the file, cat? No? Where is that? Okay, download, it's got 3 letters. To download the file we found on the FTP server. Download the file we downloaded on the FTP server. Woo. What is the command used to download the file we found on the FTP server? Download a file. I have no idea how to download a file. Do man FTP. Really? Isn't there just a Linux thing? Or VIP? Not VIP, I think. No. What is the command used to download the file we found on the FTP server? Yeah, okay, I'll do what you say. Man FTP. Invalid. I guess I'd have to exit this. I don't want to. What is the command used to download the file we found on the FTP server? If you're lost, the man shall you the light. Shall show you, I guess. Open a new terminal. I can do that? Oh, you're good. Wow, I didn't think about that. Hacker mindset right there. Man FTP. All right, so what we want to find? We want to find how to download. Ah, I have an idea. Since we're lazy fucks, we're gonna do this. Grp. And then from this we do download. Ah, great. Guess we can be lazy fucks. You're gonna say that. Open a new terminal. Grp again. Always grp, man. Alright, download maybe a D, enables debugging. That's not what we want. Forces FTP only to use 6 address. Okay, FTP enables debugging. Disable line editing. Quit time. Or restart all non-proxied auto fetches. The hell? Retry the connection at tap. It failed. Pausing for wait seconds. No. Really? There was not a single download in there. Format front gate, get globe, help ash idle, macdef, mdelete, make dir. And these are all things we usually use. Directory name. Bro missed it. It's there. It's there. Lotix. You're so energetic. Bro missed it. Okay. Disconnect, edit, exit, features, forget, form, FTP, get. Hey, thank you. All right, retrieve the remote file share a local machine. The local machine is not specified. It is given the same name as the remote machine, subject to alteration. Man, it must be so frustrating for you Lotix to watch this. Like fun, but like frustrating. Like, he's right there. Why does he make so many mistakes? The structure used to transferring the file. Okay, so get. Makes sense. Okay. Q. All right, now we can close this. It's funny, honest. I like it, honestly. You're doing really good, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. No, man, it's fun to watch. Oh, your past, like, is it your past as a network? It must be your past as a network engineer, no? Before cyber, FTP, and now we're gonna get flag.txt. So ls not connected. What? Not connected. What did we do? Did we time out? All right. So we're gonna do FTP P. It'll be like 10, 1 to 9, that's 62, 1 to 1. It's 8 a.m. and they started doing the works and it's loud. Hope you don't hear too much. This anonymous password. All right, and then we do get and then flag.txt. Oh yeah, so I think we did timeout. Ooh, transfer complete by received. Okay, so where did we put it? So we received it. We downloaded it. I think we transferred it on our machine, no? Where did we download it? Opening binary mode data connection for flag. Just quit FTP. You think it's on my machine then? Do I type quit? Quit. I have no idea how to quit. Oh, dude. Quit. Ah, there we go. Goodbye. Oh, that's cute. Where did I put it? Is it in my home? ls. Flag.txt. xt. Is that it? Holy shit. That's a freaking flag. Just to be sure you can't brute force it. Yay! Yay, confetti. Fawn has just been pawned. Yay! That's what she said. Huge. Nice. Nice. Cool. Just quit FTP, Control D, exit. Wow, nice. Disconnect, quit. You guys gave me so many options. Cool. I really like doing this pawn thing. Now we have a few more very easy ones. I haven't done Windows yet. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do Windows. I just kind of want to see what it looks like. 2-3 hours of pawn box. And then we'll spawn the machine. Is it going to be a Windows machine? Do you think I can do the Windows machine already? I should do the Windows Foundation, no, before I do Windows. I think so. What do you guys think? You're cooked now. Once you pawn your first machines, there's no turning back. Yeah, right? It's so satisfying. These are VIP. And then we're going to need to move to tier 1. We're definitely going to do this one tomorrow for sure. Not this one. We're going to do this one. Reader, very easy. SMB is... oof, I used to know this. It's a Windows thing. What port is SMB? Port 444. Isn't this HTTPS? Order you hacker math ASAP. 43 HTTPS. Nice, we got it. Oh, 48. Oh, we're close. 445. I guess we'll have to figure it out. I think I have to do a little bit of Windows foundations before I can get to this one. All right, so how about this? Tomorrow we do this one. And if you guys are here to help me out, we'll do maybe some tier 1. Tier 1 is, oh, it's still very easy. Linux, Windows, Linux. Tier 2. You need to walk before you can run. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, there's a bunch of very easy stuff. Say tomorrow, if you guys are here, I'll do some boxes. If you're not, I'll YouTube order this instead. Oh man, you're joking, but I have the glasses already. Okay, I'm gonna do a few boxes tomorrow if you're here. And if not, I'll get to Windows so we can hack some boxes there as well. Fuck it, just start running. Lol, we're hacking hands. We're all hacking hands on keyboard. Nice, I have no idea what this means. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Yay. Thanks a ton. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully, if not another time, for more boxes and stuff. You too, have a good day, Lowtix. Ciao, Ghost. Now you're going to start streaming. Oh, nice. Maybe I'll catch you. See you, folks.